Welcome to Divine Bow Beginnings 93. What's up, squad? This will be a reading for our Leos. Hey, Leo. Remember, in this reading, make sure you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye. This is going to be for the month of May. So, let's get into it. You guys. Now, excuse me. Is something here about a closed throat chakra? I think someone needs to tend to your throat garden. But the title of your reading is going to be The Bully Goes Down. It's something here about secrets being exposed that you've been waiting to come to light. When I tell you, this energy is like, finally, I've been telling y'all, and y'all did not listen. Like, this person or this situation isn't right. And you will know because the King of Pentacles is here. You are about your money. You are about, what you do and what you desire in your life. I feel like for some of you, when it comes to you being the King of Pentacles, like, you're very hard-nosed when it comes to you doing work. You're very diligent. You move forward in a way of being a great entrepreneur. I feel like the person that you were waiting on to be exposed is someone who's been doing dirt for so long, and this person could have done dirt to you. When I tell you, this energy is like night and day between you and this person. And I feel like whoever this person was, they were like boasting up to you. They were on a whole nother power trip, if that makes sense. And I feel like when you saw that, you was just like, look, I'm not backing down. Like, hey, I understand what you're talking about. I understand what you're doing, but you're not going to disrespect me type energy. And this person was like, oh, I got more clout. I got more pull than you. So whatever you got going on is slim to none to what I got. And I feel like it really grind your gears that you were in a situation where it's like saying you could not find the results to kind of show this person. So, excuse me, in a way, you self-sabotage yourself, if that makes sense. We got the Nine of Swords here. I feel like this situation really put you in turmoil. It really took you out your hookup. And the person knew, the person know. But whoever this person was, they were so used to winning. They were so used to getting over. Like, it's so narcissistic. For some reason, I feel like even though a lot of people can say like Leos can be very pig-headed, I feel like when it came to this situation, you weren't. You were very logical. You were very timid. You knew the waters over there were very deep with this person. And this person knew that about you, but this person, for some reason, they came to pick. They put out and set forth something that didn't make sense. Look at that. The Queen of Pentacles. Maybe this had to do with your purpose in life. I feel like you beat all the odds of what people thought you would be, or who people thought you would be. You fought against the naysayers that were coming after you. You fought so hard that you held your own swords that cut you, but you still made sure that when you left whatever situation this is with this King of Pentacles, or whoever brought this King of Pentacles towards you, You made sure that you left 2 swords in the back. And those 2 swords, I feel as though those 2 swords are the truth. The 2 swords is your situation with the truth. And when you decided to walk away, because it could have been easy for you to stay, and you said, no, I'm not going to stay in this because this is not what I deserve. You are the boss of your own life. You became what some people don't know how to navigate. You became the emperor. You became the emperor in this whole situation, even though whoever this King of Pentacles is, they wanted to be you. They wanted to be the emperor. They wanted what you had. They wanted how people looked up to you and asked you for answers and had questions for you. They wanted your life. The divine said, okay, you stepped into your purpose. You are the emperor. You know how to live. You know how to do this and do that. Now, I do have the star card here. I have to cover up the top because there's some things that's explicit on there. But what I will do with this, so you can kind of see it, I'll put it right here. Ooh, hopefully I didn't see on that. Okay. There you go. Star card. Period. And I feel like this situation really grinds your gears because whoever this person was that was in charge, they for some reason, I feel like they wanted to have control over your finances. They wanted to see you hurt. They wanted to see you break your back just to not receive anything, if that makes sense. Whoever this is, the person you were dealing with, they played games. It's a game here. And I feel like whoever this person is, either their wife or their significant other, however it goes, they got money. And this person was funding this individual's, they were funding the chaos this individual was creating for people. Like whoever this is, it seemed like a boss. I don't know. It seemed like a manager. Whoever this person was, they were actually like you. They were in your shoes. Even though they couldn't make it look as good as you. You made this look good. You made, people didn't know that you didn't have, if that makes sense. But this person don't have. But whoever their wife is, they have it. They got it. Okay? And their wife, I feel like because their wife had the means that they didn't have, it was kind of like this person, and I know it's not saying, oh, have a heart for your boss, but this person felt intimidated. So the way they lashed out was at other people. They didn't go after the wife because guess what? If I go after the wife, then what do I have to show? I'm going to be back on my wits end, but it's not to say that they don't deserve some type of empathy, but it's to say that we have choices to make in life. And when we make our choices, we tend to forget where we came from when we move up, if that makes sense. You have communication here. I do have the 8 of Wands with the Lovers card. I can't show the Lovers, but okay, let's do it that way. The 8 of Wands, communication with the Lovers here. A connection that's very significant to you actually helped catapult you to this understanding of what this person was doing to you this whole time. I feel like you may have let a relationship go that you wanted to keep. You may have stepped back because you felt like you weren't good enough. You didn't measure up to what this person deserved. But there's going to be communication. There's going to be open communication about this. There's going to be And I feel like you have to create that line. You have to give the communication first this time. It's not always about you, if that makes sense. I know things were done to you, but whoever this person was that was helping you, and I feel like they are like the Queen of Wands, which is fire energy, but they're very intelligent. They're very soft spoken. They don't show people the moves that they're making, but every move they make is meaningful. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of who's around you. And I feel like when it comes to this boss and their counterpart or whatever, I don't know how it comes about, but they tend to overstep their boundaries because they're so used to having, right? So you have a decision coming up, and you have the Page of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. I feel like this is a long time coming. You've been wanting to give an offer to someone, but you felt like your cup wasn't enough. You felt like you weren't enough. And it's not to say that, you're not enough. No. I just think that when it comes to what you really want to offer someone, you kind of self-sabotage a little bit. For some reason now I feel like the reading wants me to tiptoe around you. You want me to tiptoe around the reading. You want to know what's going on, but you don't want me to reveal what's going on. And that's okay. I think there's some healing work that needs to still be done. I think that even though you're going to come forward, don't take forever, but make sure you're in a good mental space first. Because this energy, this information you're going to be receiving about this boss, this manager, this person you're dealing with that like sabotaged you or your career, the information you're going to receive is going to make you go back through an emotional roller coaster. It's going to be more like, I told y'all this is what this person was doing. I informed you. You're like, y'all didn't believe me. Now look at it. Now look at what's going on with them. I tried to tell y'all before, but it wasn't that it needed to be exposed then, if that makes sense. Be mindful that it's in divine timing, not when we want it to happen. And I feel like that. I just feel like you just wanted this person to be exposed because the things that they've done to you. And the crazy part is, I hear that what you tried to expose, it fell on dead ears, or it was like you jumped off the porch early. Like things needed to be done first. And I feel like once this information, I'm going to give you the bottom of the deck, you guys, with the Five of Cups. Once this information is revealed, you feel like you destroyed something, like you jumped a gun on something. You destroyed it before it even had the chance to mature. Like the divine wanted this person to get caught up so bad that they could not get out of what they were doing. And this person is a sick individual. They've done this to multiple people, not just you. But the divine needed them to get caught so bad and so stuck that whoever their partner was couldn't bail them out. The divine didn't want that. This person has so many chances to change, to not do what they were doing, and they chose to disregard being a human being on earth. Like this person literally is like oh goodness, it's like this person felt like Diddy, like they were above, they can do whatever they want and no one's gonna check me. Like that's how I feel. I feel like this person, no, who gonna check me, boo? That's kind of like the energy this person gave off. Like, who coming for me? Because I got money, my money long, and I'm not gonna get in trouble. So come for me. And that's the person, like, dared people to do that, dared for people to take them down, dared people to say, you better than them. But this person has jealousy. Oh my goodness. They're jealous. And it could be with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles that they're married. These people are married, or they're in some type of commitment together. I feel like this person could have been jealous of their child or children. They could have been jealous that they were able to live freely. It's kind of like saying somebody coming out the closet, if that makes sense. Someone that, and I know this is like a one-sided story. Like, I don't know what's going on, guys. But I hope this is what you know about and what's helping. Because this person, whoever it is, they're like, their energy is so unstable, if that makes sense. Their energy is like, they regret, but not in a way of actual regret. They like regret that they got caught, but they don't regret what they did to people and how they tormented people and how they tried to take people down. They don't regret that at all. It's kind of like the Rihanna. The Rihanna song. You're only sorry because you got caught. You're not sorry because you know what you were doing were wrong. But what she say? But you put on quite a show. Very entertaining. Now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing. Okay, period. Because the little act that this person has done to so many people, they can't take the show on the road no more. And they're inside, they're livid. Like, this person doesn't live on earth, if that makes sense. Their mindset is so far beyond reality that it's sickening. It's like this person, everything they do, and especially like with their wife, like she's their okay. Take gender as gender resonates, but with the wife, she's like in the same boat as the other people who was like what this person is doing, if that makes sense. So she can be cutthroat when she can be cutthroat, but she did not care for this King of Pentacles. She just wanted someone who she thought reached her same stature, if that makes sense. Like, she didn't want anyone that was beneath her. She wanted someone that was similar to her status. And when she found this person, she thought that they were. But this person is something here about roles and dynamics that they just lack. Like, whoever was raising them or whoever was teaching them, the whole moral of the story is they could care less about people being normal or being fair, if that makes sense. I feel like when it comes to this person, they do not know boundaries. They do not understand addictions because they're addicted to this negative energy. And I feel like when it comes to you, I feel like this is more for that person than you, but when it comes to you, you've been waiting so long to hear, like, this is really coming out. This person is really getting in trouble. Like, I fought you off for so long, and you should have been taken care of. Okay. I like that. I like that because what you're doing is you're no longer putting yourself at risk for the outcome to fall in your favor. Now, if this is not about like a boss or something, but I just feel like that's work. It could be someone else that you're dealing with could be coming to equal stature of you. Like, you're about your business. You worked hard to get to where you at. You waited for the fruits of your labor to, progress and grow. And the person that is your counterpart, or it could be a business venture, however it is. The person that's your counterpart, they equal yoke to you. Like, the mindset of this person is beautiful. The same thing with yourself. And I think when it comes down to, when it boils down to everything, even though you may feel like it's a little piece of something, it's actually bigger than you think. It's just a small seed that you sowed to get to where you need to be. So this is the end of your reading, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you didn't give this video a thumbs up yet, please give the video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next readings. All right. Love you. Bye.